What's up, guys? It's your boy DS, and today we're going to be talking about how to get tons of gold, XP, and legendary gear really fast. Now, there is a place in the game where you're able to go super early. You can pretty much go here whenever you start playing if you wanted to, and you guys can grind out tons of levels and everything like that. Now, what you want to do is, it's actually going to be right here to the right of Keo. I don't know how to say it. Keo Vashid. I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be to the right here in this area. Now, when you get here, it's going to be a stronghold. So you guys have to do the stronghold first. If you guys don't know what a stronghold is, basically you got to fight a whole bunch of enemies. After you fight, all these 3 different like elites, you'll basically go to the middle, fight the boss. After you fight the boss, you'll go to like the statue. After you do the statue, you've done the stronghold. Well, anyways, after doing that, you basically get this whole place right here where you guys can basically start doing a couple of different things. Now, the area we're going to be going to go to is going to be this place right here, which is Annika's Claim, right? Now, like I said, you can basically do this at any point in time. Now, what you want to do is, you'll obviously go inside here. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little bit just so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. And you can literally walk past the mobs. You don't have to fight the mobs. You just want to kill the animas. And then you can kill the mobs with the animas, right? So we're going to go ahead and go in here and make our way. There's going to be some enemies here. We can go ahead and walk past them. And then once we get to the anima, which is going to be up here, as you guys see, we can start farming him now. Now, obviously, we're going to be farming the enemies with him. But the main point is the animas. So as you guys see, we kill him, and on top of killing him, we can go ahead and kill the rest of these enemies. And as you guys see, we've already gained a bunch of XP, and on top of gaining a bunch of XP, we've got a rare drop right here. Sometimes you're gonna get rare drops, sometimes you're gonna get legendary drops. But the thing about it is, you're farming so many different things at once. It is one of the best farms you could possibly be doing, and it's super worth. Keep in mind, as you're running through here, there are going to be chests. Whenever there's chests, make sure you guys grab the chest as well. Otherwise, you can just run through all of these enemies and make sure you get to the animas. But like I said, there will be chests in this area too, so make sure you get the chest whenever you can. Now, after you're done defeating all the animas and you get to here, if it's your first time doing this, you can go ahead and completely finish it so you can get the first time rewards. But outside of getting the first time rewards, what you want to do is you want to basically leave the dungeon at this part. And all you got to do is, click your wheel right here, click leave dungeon. Now, once you leave the dungeon, all you got to do is wait about a minute or so, and it will completely reset itself so you guys can go back in. Now, the reason why this is such a good farm is because, as you guys saw, I was level 32 whenever I went in there. I'm now already level 33 and on my way to getting to level 34. On top of that, if you look at a lot of my loot, I have tons of loot in my inventory already. Now, I didn't get a legendary, but I do have a lot of rares. Some of these could be upgrades, and I will be getting a decent amount of legendaries if I continue to farm this. Some of the legendaries I have on right now are actually from this dungeon, so it's really good. But on top of that, let's say that none of these are upgrades, right? This is an upgrade, by the way. But let's say that, the rest of these, they're just not upgrades really for me, right? What you can then do, and this is a really cool thing that they have, that they have this, really close, is you can come over here, you can go to the armorer and you can sell it, or you can go to the blacksmith and you can salvage it. And that way, you can just continuously empty out your inventory, right? You can empty out your inventory, go run back in, come back, empty out your inventory, rinse, repeat. Now, there's a couple of things I want to talk about so that you guys get the most out of this. Number one, if you guys are joining a party, keep in mind, whenever you are close to someone, you will get an XP boost by 5%. If you're in a party, it will double. So being in a party is going to net you even more experience. Now, as far as being in a party, if you're doing this in a party, what you want to do is, obviously, you'll go in with your party. You guys will clear all the animas. And then you want your party leader to leave the party, right? So whenever he leaves the party, it's going to kick him out of the dungeon. After kicking him out the dungeon, have him invite you back to the party. That way the party leaders is the dungeon that resets, and he's also the one that y'all are going into. That's going to be the way for you guys to keep resetting it if you are in a party. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the bottle XP. If you guys didn't know, there are going to be some bottles in this game, basically consumables that you're able to pop that'll give you an XP boost as well. As you guys see right here, I actually have one. Now, this is going to give me cold resist by 15%, and then it's going to give me increased experience by 5% for 30 minutes. Now, I know a lot of people are going to think that that 5% is not a lot, but it adds up really quickly because you're killing a lot of enemies, and you're going to keep on doing this over and over. You can get multiple runs out of this bottle too. Now, if you guys want to know where to get it, it is actually going to be right here at your alchemist. You'll go here, and then he's going to basically have up here craft elixirs. Now, once you open this, every single one of these will give the XP boost. So you don't have to craft the highest one or anything like that. You can literally craft the weak versions of the elixirs, and you'll still get the experience boost. Now, you will obviously need some like materials out in the wild and stuff, but they are pretty easy to come by. The Galavine and, you know, the Blightshade, the Howler Moss, all of these are pretty easy to come by. So if you guys are out in the open, make sure you guys are grabbing these because you can make XP pots with them, and this is going to be one of the biggest ways for you guys to get a whole bunch of XP while you're grinding this. So if you are able to be in a party, make sure you're in a party. If you find random people at the entrance, they're going to be wanting to party with you, so make sure you party with them so you guys can get the, you know, extra XP, and then make sure you guys are also popping XP pots. That way you guys are going to be getting the most amount of XP possible. You're going to be getting tons of XP, gold, and you're going to be getting gear, which is going to be benefiting you so much more after you're grinding this. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.